My name is Bruce Fein. I've worked in Washington, D.C. for over 40 years, both in government, as a private lawyer, as a consultant, as a columnist, and a book author. And I felt compelled to write a book to try to prevent what I would say would be the ruination of the American Empire in the same way that the Roman Empire, the Ottoman Empire, and the British Empire were ruined by overextension. And also to try to harken back the United States to the Republican virtues that were the earmark of the Founding Fathers, those who had given and risked that last full measure of devotion so we could have government of the people, by the people, for the people. And I've recently authored a book, American Empire, Before the Fall, that hopes to prevent our following the fate of previous empires. And I encourage you to read it. What I'm asking all the readers is to join me collectively to restore those virtues of the Republic that were suggested by transparency, the fact that we don't go abroad in search of monsters to destroy, that our goal is to make the United States a more perfect union, to treasure due process and fairness and equality more than anything else, where the individual is the center of the universe, not the government. The individual is not a vassal, and the government and the president are not supreme. It's the other way around, where we restore we the people as sovereign, not only in the law, but in our philosophy, in our cultural mores as well. We are not dependent upon government for the search for happiness, for our well-being. They're there to provide the rule of law, to protect us from predation by others, but not otherwise. And most especially to underscore how it is that our current global perpetual war against international terrorism and any country in the world that may harbor a single terrorist is destroying the country's basic values. We're destroying the Republic. We are not the world's policemen. We have a duty only to protect and to defend the United States of America as Americans. That's the limited government that the Founding Fathers foresaw. And I would recommend that those of you who are disappointed in the growth of the government, where we see Big Brother everywhere, regulating everything, sending men and women abroad to die for the freedom of Afghanis or Iraqis, the Pakistanis, those who have no loyalty to the United States, pay no taxes to the United States. If you're worried about that, please read my book. I propose an avenue back to restore the original intent and meaning of the Republic, make us all thrilled about government by the consent of the governed, not government by an elite, not vassals and serfs taking orders and directives from a government that tries to frighten us into thinking that our shadows are another 9/11. And my book is scheduled to appear in July, and I would eagerly urge all of you who have an ambition to become thrilled as an American citizen again, rather than appalled at what you see of the growth and dependency mentality of the United States. Read and join me in moving forward in a new political direction where, unless we're at a hardship of Valley Forge, we don't complain, we just pull up our bootstraps. Thank you.